Have you ever wondered what it's like to live like a celebrity? Private jets, luxury hotels, paparazzi chasing you. Well, I decided to find out by secretly pretending to be famous for a week. And let me tell you, they totally noticed. First step, the ultimate celebrity makeover. Designer sunglasses, a fake entourage, and the most obnoxiously expensive-looking outfit I could rent. I even got a temporary stage name, Lexi Starlight. I needed somewhere ridiculously fancy to stay. Celebrities don't just book hotels, they make an entrance. So I rolled up in a rented limo, tipped the valet way too much, and casually dropped, "Oh, got just sweet 1201 under Starlight." The staff totally bought it. Come on, my friends were briefed to play bodyguards for the day, and they were loving the extra attention. We took the elevator up, and the first thing I noticed was the view. You know how they say you can see all of Manhattan from the Empire State Building? Yeah, it's true. And then I saw the suite, huge, modern, minimalist. There was the living room with a wraparound balcony overlooking the entire city. Then there was the bedroom, pretty much identical to the last, but with a very comfortable bed. And if you open up those doors, ta-da! Another balcony and a hot tub. I don't know about you, but this is definitely how I imagine celebrities stay when they come to New York. I began my Friday night out in the Big Apple like any other celebrity would, by going to dinner with a ridiculously attractive man half my age. Well, maybe I didn't know he was going to be so young, but hey, the guy had great taste in wine. Actually, he had great taste in everything. Like, listen to this. He ordered the Wagyu tartare, which, yes, is a thing. It's raw horse meat, and he ordered it with caviar. Caviar. He also ordered beluga, which is apparently the most expensive bottle of vodka. At least he wasn't driving. And look at this view. Imagine having dinner here every night. You wouldn't need Netflix if you had a view like this. After dinner, I met up with my actual friends at a trendy club in Soho. One of my friends made a hilarious observation. She said that the whole time I was acting like a celebrity, I kept scanning the room like I was looking for someone. And then she said, if we were really paps, we'd be taking pictures of you right now. That's when I came up with my genius plan to get paps to take pictures of me without knowing that I am not famous. I texted my friend James saying, "Can you please go to Washington Square Park right now?" And he replied, "Why?" And I said, "'Cause I want you to take pictures of me in the park and send them to me." Now, as soon as he started walking towards the park, I knew this might be a mistake. Because the first rule of taking pictures of celebrities is that you need to wait until they are alone. So, of course, my friend walks into the park and immediately finds Selena Gomez filming a TikTok dance. But my friend was committed. So he followed her around the park taking pictures and videos while she filmed herself dancing. And since Selena Gomez was clearly in a rush, she didn't notice him or any of the other 20 random people taking pictures of her. And this continued for about 20 minutes. But finally, she got in her Bentley and drove off. My friend ran over to the car and snapped a couple more shots, and then he sent them to me. And now I'm going to show you the results. Okay, honestly, these are actually pretty good. Clearly, I am not a photographer, but these photos look like they could be from TMZ. Okay, Now all I need is for some pap shots of me outside a restaurant or outside a club. So my friend Marcus agreed to snap a few photos of me leaving a restaurant in Soho. But this was also a terrible idea because Marcus walked me into the middle of the busiest intersection in New York City, like Times Square, and started taking pictures of me while cars zoomed by and people walked by and some people took pictures of me. And at this point, I realized I am not even trying to hide the fact that I am not famous and no one is asking for my autograph or taking pictures of me. Maybe I should just embrace the fact that I'm not famous. And then I did something even stupider. I asked people on the street if they wanted to take a picture with me, and they were like, sure. Then I asked them if they were fans of Lexi Starlight, and they were like, who's that? They literally thought I was just a girl in a blonde wig asking for a picture. So let's just say the paps weren't biting. And I still didn't have a viral moment yet. So I went home, changed into my most obnoxious dress, and headed to the Upper East Side to try again. I found a Chinese restaurant that looked like the perfect spot to get caught by the paps. Okay. And I grabbed my friend Marcus's arm and I said, hey, Marcus, take a picture. And he was like, okay. And he took a picture. And then I said, no, like of me. And he said, oh, okay. And then he took a picture. And then I was like, yeah, like paparazzi style. And he was like, okay. And then he took a few pictures. And I think these turned out great. All I needed was for one of these pictures to go viral. Little did I know that my friend Marcus was already on it. On Sunday morning, I woke up to hundreds of messages. And as soon as I opened Instagram, I saw that one of my friends posted a story of me leaving that Chinese restaurant, and he captioned it, "Who is this girl? Spotted in the US this morning," and he added a confused emoji. I immediately called him and I was like, "Marcus, why did you post that?" And he was like, "I thought you'd be happy. It's exactly what we were talking about doing last night. I mean, it's working, isn't it?" And I was like, "It's working how?" And then I checked my phone again, and sure enough, people were already commenting on his post. One person said, "She looks familiar. I feel like I've seen her before." Another said, "Maybe she's the new face of Victoria's Secret." Okay. And someone else said, "She kind of looks like Jennifer Lawrence if she lost weight." And then I saw the comment that made it all worth it. One person said, "Is she the reason why Selena Gomez moved to New York?" To answer this question, I made sure to leave a witty comment that read, "Not only have you guys misspelled my name, but you're also wrong about everything else. For the record, I hate Selena Gomez, and I also weigh the same as I did in 6th grade. I hoped this would clear things up, but clearly it did not, I guess." This continued for a few hours, and I got a lot of funny comments and DMs. One DM said, "Wait, are you single? If so, DM me ASAP, no cap." And another said, "Yo, you cute AF. Wanna be in one of my music videos?" I even got a message from an actual talent manager asking if I was represented and if I wanted to be in one of his commercials. I couldn't believe it. It worked. The internet believed I was famous. But unfortunately, I couldn't keep this up forever. So after one glorious day of being a celebrity, I posted the truth. I wrote, "Guys, I'm not famous. I just wanted to see what it felt like. And then I added a laughing emoji. I was so sure that this would ruin the illusion that I even unfollowed myself on social media to prove that I am not famous. And look at the results. Some people called me a genius. Others were mad that they fell for it. And others were just confused about who I am. I mean, it makes sense. I never posted anything controversial. I never posted anything about politics. I only posted pictures of outfits and food and drinks, and obviously that did not help my case. But I gotta say it, I'm addicted to this lifestyle. Just kidding, I'm not really addicted. I'm actually not famous, but I'll always cherish the time I spent as Lexi Starlight. Thanks for watching.